from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball.
And now,
next,
your 2021 Colorado Rockies.
Antonio Senzatella will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Andrew.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here it comes now to Andrus. Popped him up. Tomlinson moving to his left. 1 out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He comes in leading the American League in stolen bases, so that's getting on base and making things happen, and that's using his wheels. And everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Lowry blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackman is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now to the plate, here is Matt Olson. First pitch on the way. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. chopped weakly to the left. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Tapia. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The A's lead this one 1-0. Paul Blackburn, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Ready now is Raimel Tapia, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first down of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pinder is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. The A's lead this one 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. lifted in the air out to right. Blackman is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting seventh.
All right,
Right
guys, so
fielder.
here's how the Colorado
Steven
Rockies set up defensively.
Piscotty.
And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor's story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor's Story did a heck of a job.
So that'll bring up Steven Piscotty, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. And he fouls this one off. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Paul Blackburn, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. One left for Oakland. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That is good. The left fielder.
Striding in is Sam Hilliard, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Andrus, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson into the corner and slicing foul. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch one-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
So now to the plate, Jacob Tomlinson, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Antonio Senzatella looking to put them ahead early with this at bat. From the stretch, hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 0-1 offering swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Elvis Andrus.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes now to Andrus. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Lowry.
And with one gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Again, a 1-2.
Nope.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A's are gone in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
First offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
To the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Trevor Story steps in now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman.
So with one gone, there's a look at the Rockies' upcoming schedule here on the show for the next 7 days. Make plans to be with us. Next, it'll be Josh Fuentes, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First delivery to him. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard. Left center, base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to land foul. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. comes set, and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jordan Weems is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Jacob Tomlinson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. And now here is Antonio Senzatella. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. And he puts it on the ground to second. Lowry's got it on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 7 and the A's 1. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 22.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Next to hit, Chad Pinder. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 7-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now for Colorado, Yolmer Sanchez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. A dive and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Olsen in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
The first baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
So first and second with 1 down. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hard ground ball to third. Way to get dirty. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. We played 4 full. It's the Rockies 7 and the A's 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Thank you, Heidi. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Austin Allen will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch on its way.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Tomlinson is there, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 7-1. Lou Trevino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sam Hilliard. Now here's the first offering. Trevino certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Here's the 0-2. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Tomlinson.
Up next, Jacob Tomlinson flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
First pitch on the way, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Hit back up the middle. Well, on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 8 and the A's 1. Digging in will be Elvis Andrus, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First pitch coming, here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Sanchez is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Next to stand in is Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now here's the first offering. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. So the next to bat will be Matt Chapman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackman. And he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder Raimel Tapia.
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
The pitch. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Next to dig in, Yolmer Sanchez. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. to short. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Next, it'll be Charlie Blackmon. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on the way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by. Make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone up into the second deck. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Julian Fernandez enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Ramon Laureano will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rockies 8 and the A's 2. Bottom of the inning now, and here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box.
The first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
First offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
So now here is Sam Hilliard. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Now batting, number 1.
In now, Garrett Hampson. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Tomlinson.
Next, here is Jacob Tomlinson. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Laureano finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Rockies 9 and the A's 2. So now into the box is Sean Murphy, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The pitcher, number 62, Lou Trevino.
Mitch Moreland will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Pitch on the way. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He grounded out last time up. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will get this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. Into right field, that's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Tapia. But he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Kinley will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Ryan McMahon is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 22.
C.J. Cron is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Now at the plate, here is Ramon Laureano, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Now the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Three runs already home here. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Rockies 9 and the A's 5. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's C.J. Cron now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Elias Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And now the first pitch. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Yolmer Sanchez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Crone at second. Diaz on at first with nobody out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Piscotty. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Number 19. Charlie.
Next to hit is Charlie Blackmon. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 0-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 10-5. Carlos Estevez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now into the box, Chad Pinder. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Blackmon is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, the right fielder.
Reminder, we'll have post-game highlights from here in Colorado immediately following the conclusion of the game. Stepping in once again is Stephen Piscotty. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Now here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Estevez, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in at 262 on the year. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman's after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the guy was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Antonio Senzatella with his 4th win this season. Paul Blackburn allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 10 runs, 18 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
you